Hey guys, welcome back to Itiri TV. My name is Itiri, and today I have a very special and near and dear to my heart Ollie's haul, because this Ollie's haul specifically focuses on planners and journals and notebooks, which are my favorite things to hunt for in Ollie. I think I would say, yeah, I would say they are my favorite things to hunt for. Because some higher quality ones are sometimes few and far between, and I feel like I found some pretty good things. So this is a collective Ollie's haul. These items were found in Ollie's stores that were like hours from each other. Okay, so we're like across the board in the Carolinas, and so I usually don't see really good planner and journal items in one Ollie's, if in any. So let's jump right into it and start with some simple stuff. So the first thing I purchased is one of these stationery kits. It includes, let's see, one folder, 100-page notebook, 100-page notepad, 3 gel pens, one ruler, one eraser, and one pencil case. Most Ollie's stores do have these, and they are kept sort of in the school supplies aisle. I have fallen in love with just stationery and how it's packaged and how it looks, and just the whole aesthetic of stationery and how it looks. And I love this retro vibes vibe that we're seeing across the board in all stores. I'm not going to open this up because you can pretty much see everything in this, but I did purchase one of these. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it just yet. I feel like it would be great to throw in with something else if I ever did do a giveaway or meet a little one that I wanted to give something to. This was, how much was this? This doesn't have a tag on it, so we might call it $1. It was either $1 or $2.99. I don't remember. Might have been $1. And they have a whole bunch of these for like little boys and stuff too, with like little boy themes. I just love this. So I got one of those. I may end up getting another version of that if I see one I really like. Um, so, okay, the next thing is I did purchase this Project Life binder by Heidi Swap. It's like a photo binder. I see so many of these photo binders in Ollie's, and I'm just not sure what I would do with them creatively. I really did love this one, and this one was only $1 because it was in the dollar bin. I really do love this one because I feel like I could do a really nice gift of me and pictures of someone. I think this has 10 pages in here. Me of pictures and of pictures with someone, and then decorate it with some other things and put it in like a little package, just like a diary of me and whomever I want to give this to. And then, so I thought this was really pretty. One of my local Ollies has a ton of these sitting in a box right now. And I may get another one. I just thought this was really pretty. Now, I saw in another Ollie's like a ton of these, and I thought these by Heidi Swap maybe fit in like something like this. And y'all, I can't figure out what the heck these are. These are called memory dex tabs. If y'all know what these are, let me know. I don't know what to do with these. I did buy a few packs and I ended up taking them back, and I just kept one pack. And maybe if I got a binder that was by if I got a photo binder that was by Heidi Swap and not Becky Higgins, this one's by Becky Higgins from American Crafts. Maybe her memory, albums fit these tabs. I don't know. These were only $1, and I hadn't seen them. I've only seen these in one Ollie's, just in a huge box. It was just tons of them. I don't know what to do with these. So if you know what to do with these, please let me know in the comments. I don't know what the heck these are, but I really like them. And then I tried fitting them in one of my planners. I was like, oh, maybe it can be like a planner tab. These don't fit in planner. And I got a Heidi Swap planner. Was this Heidi Swap? No, that was Maggie Holmes planner. So I don't know. Let me know. What is this? What do we do with this? Uh, at the least, I'm going to use it as a washi tape cutter because these are very heavy duty, and I can definitely cut some washi tape with these. So I'm going to just use them as washi tape cutters. And I love how decorative they are. They have different designs. So got those two items. These are both, of course, $1. Actually, I'm going to set these aside. Put with my washi tape. Okay. Next, we have a sketch notebook. This was $3.99. The only reason I purchased this, I love bands. If you've been watching any of my other planner videos, you know I just love when they give us this. This one's a really thin one. The only reason I purchased this one is because this was the first time I had seen a notebook do lines and then blank. Lines, a lined page and then a blank page, a line page and then a blank page. And I thought that was brilliant. Like, yes, all notebooks need to do that for us because we could literally journal and then stick pictures and stickers, take notes, and like do creative. There's a lot of people doing junk journaling right now. You could have your journal on this side and the junk journaling on this side. And this was the first notebook I had seen like that. And I thought that was brilliant, especially because of how popular junk journaling has become. Now, this is a bit messy. I didn't notice the back of this. This had been tossed just kind of away to the side. I saw one other of these types of sketch notebooks in another Ollie's, but I haven't just seen a stack of these anywhere. So I did purchase that. That was $3.99. Let's get into... Oh, I wanted to just honorably mention this one again. I did show this in another Ollie's video, but this is an undated 12-month teacher planner that I plan to use as a tracker for tracking my progress with recording my YouTube videos for both of my channels. And whenever I customize this for that, I will make a special video on that. Oh, here it is, $2.99. This was $2.99. So I did show that in a previous video. Let's see, let's talk about some just regular notebooks. I love the price of these composition books in Ollie's. I feel like they have some of the cheapest prices. Maybe Walmart would be cheaper. I don't know. Y'all tell me. I don't go into Walmart. I'm not a Walmart person. So this one was 79 cents. And then this one was 99 cents. And I just love these colors. It's just a regular composition notebook. And I think they're like probably what, $1.25 in Dollar Tree. And the Dollar Tree paper is thinner than this. This is some good paper. These are by Comp Book, Sunshine and Sage Company. This is by Crown Jewels. They're by different companies. And Ollie's will have, and see, this paper is a little bit different from this paper. This is actually really good composition notebook paper, in my opinion. Ollie's has a bunch of different composition notebooks always scattered around. So I liked those. In one Ollie's, I did find a 4-pack of these poly composition notebooks by Oxford. These were $3.99, and I'm not a fan of wide-ruled paper, but this is pretty good paper, and I do like that it's perforated at the line. And I only saw these packaged like this in one Ollie's, and I loved the colors. The blue, like the pastel candy type colors. So I thought that was a really good deal. 80 sheets. I wish it came with more sheets though, but I love the bendable cover, like, and what we could possibly do with that to decorate it. So I did get those. I didn't see those in any other Ollie's packaged like that. You do see a lot of Oxford notebooks in Ollie's, but not packaged with 4 in a pack like that. Let's talk about a random Christian Lacroix journal that I found. I don't know if I pronounced his last name right. This was $2.99. I only saw these just thrown on a shelf at one of my Ollie's. I love that design here. And it's in the shape of a woman with this beautiful dress. It's giving very artsy. And I wish that these pages were blank, were unlined. I wish that these pages were unlined because I would rather have used this as a sticker book and like to just sticker and create things in this, because I'm not going to use this to write in. I'm going to use this for something else creatively. So I thought this was neat. I walked past it a few times because this was in one of my local Ollie's and I just kept seeing them there. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll get one. $2.99, and I'll have it in my notebook stash. Let's talk about these. So I only saw these in one Ollie's. These are 13-month undated planners, and they come packaged like this in the wrap, so you could very easily give this away. This is your month at a glance and then week at a glance. These were $2.99. I did open one. I did open the other one. I really love the design of this one. This one may be a giveaway. And you can see where you can put the month, the week, and then the days. And then you have lines. And in the very beginning, I think in the very beginning, it gives you all 13 months. So it's month, every month, undated. And I thought this was really great quality. I mean, the paper's not bad either. And the paper's outlined in this really pretty rose gold. So not bad. And of course, they give us the bands, which I love. These were $2.99, both of those. I found randomly some Happy Planner stickers. I just ordered a bunch of mini Happy Planners on because Happy Planner is having a blowout 80% off BOGO, where it's a bunch of different sales that happened. So it was like a BOGO sale, and then it was like an 80% off warehouse sale. Those videos for those hauls won't go up until September. But I found mini Happy Planner stickers $1.99. Even when Happy Planner does their blowout sales, I've never purchased anything for $1.99 on Happy Planner, not that low. The lowest I've seen a sticker book was $3.99 so far, but not $1.99. And these go in a mini planner. You can easily put these in a mini planner. Oh, look at those. So adorable. And these are very functional. So I can't wait to use these for my mini planners. And again, I just saw this tossed kind of amongst the toys. I've been seeing a lot of things tossed amongst the toys. And so these stickers are more petite because they fit in Happy Planner mini planners really well. I only saw one of those. If I had seen more, I would have purchased all that they had on that one for $1.99. Let's talk about this journal. I've been seeing a lot of journals that look like this in the book section, where you have this cover that feels it feels like a faux leather. And there's a lot of faith-based ones. So this one says faith, Hebrews 11:1. And then you have this belongs to, and then all of them, no matter the cover, have the cross at the bottom of the page. And it's just plain notes, but I really love the way that this looked and felt. And if I wanted to give this away, this would be so pretty with some pretty pens and other stationery. I'll probably keep it for myself. It would be great as a faith journal. And just, I have some other journals made like this where I was writing down my dreams and my struggles and things that I wanted to change. I do have a lot of journals, faith-based journals that are made like this, but none with this cover, of course. So I thought that was really pretty. And this was $3.99. And they have a bunch of different faith-based ones like that. Yeah, let's talk about this. So I found this daily planner notepad set for $2.99 at Ollie's. It's got a deer. So you've got, is that two different layouts? Yes, two different layouts. So you've got a daily planner, the days and to do. And then you've got, it's another daily planner, but the sections are different. So you've got your hour by hour schedule here. You can pre-plan for tomorrow and put your notes. And then you've got a to-do list. And here you've got morning, afternoon, night. You notice that? My hands are sweaty. Sorry about that. Sun. And then sun's going down, and then night. And then you've got a to-do list, pre-plan for tomorrow, and then notes. Set of 2 desk pads. This is the first time I've seen the suns. I love that. Let me pause and open this and see how the paper feels. Okay, so I opened the pack, and the paper, you can see through it. Now, this is not as thin as some Dollar Tree paper that I've seen, but this is not your heavy duty paper, but it's good enough. But I wouldn't write, I mean, you're going to get some bleed through depending on what kind of pen you use. You're going to get some bleed through, but I feel like this is used to be just like by the day. You use it, you tear it off and maybe discard of it, or you use it and you punch it and put it in a planner for like memory keeping. I feel like the pages are too pretty looking to just discard. So, but I don't feel like this is too long for like a big planner, I think. So if you were going to save these, you need to make a special cover. You know what? Those, what you could do is punch holes in this and then attach some of those really pretty divider covers we've been finding in Ollie's and make your own book. Let me go grab those and just see how tall they are and compare to the pad. So like in comparison to the pad, because I'd already talked about jimmy rigging some of these really, really hard stock divider folders. Yeah, I think that would go. I think that would work. So I took one out the pack. Let me see. Now I'm like getting into it. Let me use the green one. See how easy that tears off. Okay. So yeah, these are this height and still maybe a little taller. Just a little taller. You got some coming out on the edge here. But I still feel like you could get away with making something like punching holes and then using some discs. Yeah, I like that. So I'm going to keep that in the back of my mind for a future project because I like how those look for memory keeping. Okay, so the next thing, more photo albums that I feel like would be great gifts. I only saw these in one Ollie's and I got one of each type that they had. These were only $1 by K and Company. And how many pages? Vintage travel, one photo album. I don't know how many pages they're giving us, but this is how it looks. And look, that's how the photos look. That's how you slide it in. And the backs feel really good. Aren't these really cute? If I see these again, I'll get more. I just got 3 this particular time because like I said, I don't print a lot of photos unless I'm making like my coloring books. I do a lot of printing, and I get those professionally printed. So maybe I could get some photos printed and make these gifts for like me and that particular person. But I thought these were really, really nice. And even if you don't put photos, you can put crafts. I might put something like when I start punching out shapes, I can store my shapes in here. I love that idea. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some more of these if I see them in another Ollie's. I only saw these in one Ollie's and it's not close to me at all. Let's get into some more random journals. I saw this Heidi Swap. To me, it looks like what you kind of see with those travel like journals. What's called a travel journal, where you have the binding and then you have other journals that fold in between. This was only $1.29. I saw this on Amazon, y'all, for darn well over $10. I forgot how much it was. Like what? First of all, what is this that we're paying for? And Amazon is wild for that. So yeah, so this is just the cover. So now that we're here, now that we have opened it, this was only $129. So now that we're here, let's talk about these. Let's talk about all the things that I bought that are kind of in this family, because I did go over these in another video. These American Crafts journals. This one says Holy Spirit Activate. Okay, these were $1. So like in a travel journal, you would fold these in, but see, this is too long for this. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get another. Oh, my Dollar Tree journals. My Dollar Tree journals would fit in this one. So I'm gonna test that out once I find those. But woohoo! This was a huge find for me. I hadn't seen this studio journal from American Crafts in any other store. I found it in one Ollie's, and it was an Ollie's that's close to like 2 hours from me. So basically, and this was only $2.99. Okay. It includes one journal and 2 48-page inserts. Okay. 3 pieces. So basically, when I say travel journal, I've been seeing a lot of people on YouTube talk about their what's called a travel journal. And it's like you have a binder that looks like this, and then you have these other 2 that bind in with it like this. Right. And so essentially you can make a book out of this. I don't know if I can put another one. I've never done this before. I've seen a lot of videos with this type of thing. And what it does is it makes a book. And again, I don't know if I'm doing that right. So apologies to everyone who takes that, takes this journal thing, travel thing very seriously. I'm probably messing up, but I've seen how these look, and I thought how cute. I'd like to maybe do that. So I do love this. So I was able to fit 2 more journals in here very comfortably. And this is a dotted line. So American Crafts, this one, this confetti one came with it. And this one has the dotted lines. And then they also gave a blank one. So they gave you a dotted and a blank one. And then I added the lined ones that came in a pack. So honestly, if you had seen this 3-pack of lined ones, you can add it in here. And now, oh, yes. Oh, this, one of my favorite finds so far. I did get more than one of these. I think I got all of them that they had, because I think they only had like 4 sitting out there. I love this. That is so creative. And then you have the pockets, and you have this pen holder. But yeah, so I'll use this one for something else. But essentially, I should be able to do the same thing. And I don't think that's right. I think I'm supposed to, no, I think I'm supposed to go under. Now this doesn't fit, so I'm just doing this just to see. But I think I'm supposed to do the same thing with this, with one that would fit. And I got to get, and that's backwards, I got to get my Dollar Tree ones because they're smaller. I got some smaller Dollar Tree journals. So actually, I'm going to go see. I want to see. Okay, so I was right. Look at this. Ooh. Oh. So this is a vibe, y'all. That's a whole vibe. Oh, it's so sophisticated looking. This journal, this dotted line journal, is from my Dollar Tree haul. Now that I know what size fits into this, I'm going to go back and get the other ones. I'm going to go back and get more. I love this. So petite and so great for travel. That's a score. All right. I didn't know if I was going to like it. But now that I've tried it, I'm going to go back to that store and get more. So that's a done deal. Let's talk about this other planner, which for $4.99, is this particular one worth $4.99? No. I'm going to just go ahead and tell you no. But I got one because I did like the layout on the inside of this one. Now, I keep my plastic things sometimes. I do like that they gave us a band. They do have some smaller planner ones for $3.99, and those are definitely not worth it. The paper is super, super thin in those. Do not get those. But then I saw my local Ollie's, they brought in these larger ones, and they do have stickers in the front. The paper on this one is much better than the smaller ones. If you see, do not get those smaller flimsy ones. I can't stand those. The paper on this, I could write in a pen and not feel completely, and not feel completely like it's just a waste. Zoom out a little bit. Okay. So I love how they did this. Annual planning, lists, do not stop until you're proud. And then you have the month. And then you have weekly planning. This is my only planner made with layouts like this. And then it repeats with the month and the weeks. So is it worth $4.99? No, these should have easily been $1.99 or $2.99. These should not have been over $2.99, but I did buy one of these, and I do plan to decorate that one with stickers. But $4.99 Ollie's, that was a little bit too expensive for that, to be honest. The next thing is this Heidi Swap daily planner. Now there's this one planner that I saw somebody else haul. Y'all, it's tearing my nerves up bad. Okay, I cannot find the black one. Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and tell y'all, I cannot find the black one in any of my Ollies. I'm hoping, since I'm starting to see spots of the planners, the other ones that I want in my local Ollies, that black one is coming. I have not been able to get that one. It's tearing my nerves up bad. I did order it from Amazon. There was only one left on Amazon. It was 10 times the price. 10 times the price. This was only $1. That black one, I think, that I saw someone else haul was $2.99. With shipping, Amazon has that black planner that I want for like, it's over, I paid over 20 something dollars for it to get it here. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to get off my rant on that. This one was $1. This is not the one that I wanted, but this is one of the ones that I found. There were boxes of these. Boxes. This is very nice. Very nice. It's a mini planner. And you've got January and then like all of your months through December. Be fearless in the pursuit of your dreams. And then you have this month. Let me see, what else do they give you? The day layout. Okay, and so it does that the whole way. Okay, so let's look at the tabs real quick. This paper is not my favorite. I love the size, but the paper is not my favorite. I hadn't seen this on anyone's hauls yet. I got at least 4 of these. At least 4. I mean, it was just boxes of these sitting on the ground for $1. Okay. I love these divider pages. I think the divider pages are perfect. In my last video, I hauled, looks like some marbling, looks like a marble floor. In my last video, I hauled some Heidi Swap washi tape stickers. And they're perfect for this size of a planner. They were like mini little washi tapes. So $1, I mean, come on. Come on. Like, this is a no-brainer. Like, I only got 4 because like I don't have too many people that I know that I would give it to as of right now. But like, in a perfect world, like if all my girls, if all my friends were planners, child, I'd have got the whole box of those things. Don't make no sense. So this, I saved the best for last. This is the big kahuna. Okay. I was looking for this one. Okay. But this is not the main one I wanted. There's also one that's got a different design cover with these type of discs that I'm looking for, that I saw someone find in Florida, in the Orlando area. And she was walking through her Ollies and she showed it. Through her Ollies, and she showed it. And it was only like 1 or 2 of those left as well. $2.99. Undated. So of course I bought, I think, at least 4 of these. I mean, I don't play when it comes to this type of thing here right now. This planner is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. The paper is fantastic in this one. Still not too thick, but definitely thicker than the last one. I don't have any planner with layouts that looks like that. Look at the font. This planner is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Look at this. I don't have any planner with layouts like this. $2.99. Are you kidding me? I'm keeping 2 for myself. Okay, let's look at the dividers. Look at this art. Looks like a paper pad. And you also got it on the back. This was basically free, in my opinion. You cannot get anything any planner of this quality. Oh, look at this tracker page. My God. You cannot get anything of this quality for $2.99. You know what? The more I look at this, my local Ollie's just got these in, and there were not many sitting. By the time I go back, I'm planning to go back tomorrow. By the time I go back, they'll probably be gone. But I won't be mad because I already got more than enough of these. But I definitely keeping 2 for myself. Oh God, y'all. The quality. The quality. Look at this. That's a white background. Y'all. And then you got December. To buy, weekly goals, habit tracker. I don't have any planner with layouts that look like this. I just wish I would have had a band to go around it because I love those bands, but this planner is perfection. This planner is perfection. And I have a lot of happy planners. I'm not going to lie to you. I got a lot of happy planners. This is still probably my favorite one. So with that, and this is not Happy Planner, of course, this is Maggie Holmes. Oh, and her discs, she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 discs, basically like a classic Happy Planner layout. So then they've got, I'm seeing these everywhere. These are the extra 9 disc punched pages. And these are even different layouts from the planner. And then I have 2 packs of these dividers. I only have 2 packs because they didn't end up taking both packs out. And when they rung it up, they just rung up as $1. So since these 2 packs were in this pack, I ended up getting 2. If you see that, make sure you do that. Make sure you look through the bins and see if you can find like 2 that are together, because you'll basically get 2 for the price of 1. Let me open these so I can show y'all real quick. I want to show y'all these layouts. Okay, let's start with the dashboards. I opened this pack, y'all. I thought there were only 2 in here. There were 3 packs of these in 1 pack. These were not in my local Ollie's, so I'm glad I purchased these while I was out that far. Every little thing is going to be all right. Thank you, Bob Marley. Oh, I love that these are clear. Oh. Happiness itself is a form of courage. Ooh, these are not your 9 disc. So these are 4. So these are your other type of planners. What do you call it? A5, A4, A3, one of them A's where you only have two spirals at the top, 2 spirals at the bottom. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. Believe in yourself. You know what? No, I'm not gonna have to figure that out. I'm gonna just punch. Let me see. No, I'm gonna repunch these. That's what I'm gonna do. And use them as small dashboards because they're thin, so I should be able to repunch those. Keep going. This is beautiful. $1 for 3. Come on. Come on. Ollie's is just giving stuff away. And let's go over this whole planner pack. Now, I only purchased 1 of these because I was like, I don't want the same pages in all of my planners. But now that I'm seeing this, I'm going to just go back and get more. I'm going to go back and get as many as I need to go back and get 3 more because I know I have a minimum of 4 of these planners. So I need to go back and get 3 more because duh, this is 9 disc and I can use them for Happy Planner too. These are gorgeous. Stickers, notes. You can put pictures here. The best of, that's what that's for. Your name or the month or whatever. Sorry, your month, it'd be the month. And then you have the monthly overview, the month itself, and the days. Oh, $1. Come on. Yeah. I'm gonna just go ahead and go back and get some more of these because they have nothing but just walls of these in my Ollie's, my local Ollie's right now. I just need to go back and do what I need to do. Look at how pretty. And these layouts were different from the planner I just showed you. So I will be giving some things away in grab bags for Christmas. So mom, just pretend like you didn't see this. I want my mom to have a planner, and she won't feel like, oh, I spent a lot of money, because when she sees this for Christmas, she knows I only spent $3 on the planner itself. Not this was only $1. So um, whether she wants one or not, she gonna get one with um, the money I'm planning to give her. So mom, I know you're watching, so whether you want one or not, you're gonna get one for the holidays. This has been my haul. I said the last one was my favorite one, but this one is probably my favorite one. So many good things. I will be back with more Ollie's finds very soon. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you later.